What's up, guys? Welcome back to Chits and Chats, and today, all rise. Everybody, please rise. Everybody, please rise.
The ladies don't.
The ladies, everyone rises.
No.
Yes, curtsy or something, okay? All rise for the honorable and noble King Agricola.
Is that really what Agricola is a king?
What do you mean?
Like you're calling Agricola the king? Are you saying like king of board games?
We're gonna have to find out that information, okay? But guys, welcome. Today we are playing an all-time classic, a game that is probably split more than any other thing in this world, okay? You either love this game or you hate this game. And I've never found somebody that's like, ever in my entire life. But we've only played probably board games, probably 8 people.
What am I?
Huh?
Am I a lover or a hater?
Excuse me?
You said no.
You are a lover,
okay.
Obviously. Is there a...
I mean,
is there doubt?
I'm not a lover of Agricola. I will play Agricola. It's not in my top 10 games that I...
I should just start the video over and just play solo. I should just cut here and then you're just gone. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Chits and Chats, and today we're playing the greatest board game of all time. Okay, I'm gonna be playing by myself. So what we're gonna I'm playing 2 boards, okay, instead of just 1. All right, and I was actually just gonna keep going. All right, get in here. Golly. Okay, so guys, there's a weird just green party of people that are just nobody's ever gonna vote for them. Okay. They're kind of in the middle ground, I guess. Apparently they exist, which is a shame to find out. Okay.
I really like this game. It's
just
not.
No, I don't want your pity. I
never win. It's hard.
I don't want your pity.
For me. It's too hard for me.
So guys, we are playing Agricola. It is not too hard for you. Don't ever say that. You are incredibly smart.
I understand that I'm incredibly smart, but I have gotten negative. You stopped scoring me one time because he was like, I think your score was in the negative. She
was in negative before the begging cards were counted.
Oh, no, I don't take begging cards.
Yeah, that's why she went negative. She'd rather, that's how much pride this woman has.
No, I do not take begging cards.
She would rather go starve. Whole family starve instead of taking begging cards, okay?
You have to take begging cards if you start starving. So I provide for my family.
True.
I'm not an abundant provider.
True. So guys, we are playing Agricola, okay? Now, let's just guys, let's check this out. So guys, we are about to get into this game. Now, this is an all-time classic. As you can see, I put in these 4 decks out here, okay?
Banana pudding.
Just to show off. That's it. There's no other use for these decks being here except to show that I have them. Okay, and my dedication and commitment to this game. Yeah. Okay, so I have these. I'm hoping they're going to come out with an E soon. I'm pretty sure. Maybe they already have. I actually haven't checked in a while. Maybe I should do that, but not right now. So we have the Artifacts deck, the Bulbicus, the Corbarius, and the Dulcinea. There's a bunch of decks for this game. Guys, there's so many different decks for this game. It's absolutely absurd. There's no way I'm going to be able to get all of them.
Which one are we playing with?
What?
Which one are we playing with?
You're going to decide.
Oh.
By choosing randomly.
Is K-Deck different?
K-Deck, what's up with you and K-Deck? That's the 3rd time you mentioned that.
You talk about K-Deck all. I mean, like, I think K-Deck.
No, there's like the complex deck, and then there's like the interactive deck, and then we usually play K.
Oh, that's
okay, so we're playing these today, okay? Because I haven't played all these. I think we played one of these, but you're gonna choose. So choose randomly. Okay, we're playing the Bulbicus deck. I'm glad that I shuffled those so you could say a color. So let's put these.
I don't know anything about these.
Let's put these back in the shelf.
Oh, look, it looks like a Cebu.
It does look like a Cebu, or it looks like an ox.
We went to a petting zoo for our niece's birthday, and they had a Cebu there, and everyone kept calling it a cow.
It's like the pug of the cow family. You know what I mean? It's like so ugly that you feel bad for it. I mean, it is. It's an incredibly ugly animal, but I mean, it was cool to look at. I enjoyed the.
It was much smaller than I thought.
Huh?
It's much smaller.
Yeah, but that hump was a lot bigger than you probably thought. That thing had an absolute yoke on it. It was actually kind of, I felt really bad for the thing. It looked like it had, I don't know, it just looked miserable. It tried to escape several times.
It did, actually.
It's like, look,
it pulled up its stake and started running away.
It's like, I didn't choose this to be here. All right. It really did choose, it pulled up its stake. So, all right, so we're going to play with these now. These are unshuffled right now, guys. So I'm going to just, you know what? It's okay. We've never played with this before, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to deal out 7 cards. We're going to get right to it.
What?
Yeah, why not? Why do we need to shuffle? We don't know any cards. Okay, I'll shuffle. I'll do 1 courtesy shuffle. Okay. And they just feel so, they're just nice and stiff right now. You know, can you not count the cards right now?
I'm not counting. You think I'm that smart?
You're pretty smart.
I'm not smart enough to count cards. Photographic memory.
Well, you're self-proclaimed incredibly smart.
I'm not self-proclaimed.
Yeah, I could rewind the video right now and show you where you're self-proclaimed it. Okay, hold on. So guys, these are minor improvement cards, and we just know that because we played this game a million times. This is our most played game of all time, I'm sure. I don't think there's another one. Maybe Azul is getting up there. So this is the only game that I never have to go back and look at the rules for. Okay. Now, if we play something wrong, please tell us, because we will have been playing it wrong for probably like 2 or 3 years now. Okay. So if you see something that we're doing wrong, just please let us know.
How many of these are you supposed to have?
We're supposed to have 7 of each. Yes. Now, so we have our cards here, and you're gonna have to keep your cards on that little strip next to your board, and nobody's gonna be able to see it. Okay. We'll keep these right here. Now, guys, I'm not going to go over a ton of rules for Agricola, okay, because there's way too many. All right, but everything in this game, it's overwhelming when you first learn this game, but it makes so much sense that it's like everything is farming, okay? Uwe, guys, also, this is part of our Uwe Rosenberg series that we're going to start doing now, okay? So we're going to be doing some Uwe games, which is going to be that top right shelf right there, and we're going to rank them at the end, and it's going to be tough because I'm pretty sure they're all going to be from like 9 to 10. So that's going to be really tough ranking.
See if you got like a bunch of the cards that's like, play this and then give it away immediately.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think you probably needed to shuffle.
I didn't get any of it. Oh, yeah, I got a lot of them. Okay. We'll shuffle this real quick. We'll cut. Hold on. Cut and shuffle.
Yeah, you need to shuffle.
Well, that changed things. So now we have our deck of 7 cards that are properly shuffled and even like just legitimate to play with right now. So guys, the way you play Agricola, I'm going to go over a quick explanation of this game. Basically, it is a classic. It's not the most classic because somebody's going to say I'm wrong, but it's one of the most classic worker placement games out there, okay? What we're doing in this game, we have some spaces that are open to be used on the board, okay? Now, we're going to be placing our workers, what? That's the occupation.
Oh.
Yeah, it's because it's for like the new revision of Agricola,
okay.
But they still work. So basically, we're going to be taking our workers, which we start off with 2, and we're placing them on a space, collecting the resources, boom. We just go bop, bop, and she goes bop, bop, and then boppity bop. So basically, after that's done, we're going to be revealing all of these cards are going to be worker placement spaces, additional ones that are going to be coming out, okay? Now, those all have their own individual rules. You'll be able to see, we'll explain it as we go, like how to actually do the things that we're doing, because in Agricola, you better do a little bit of everything. And if you don't, you will be punished. You will know. This game is punishing, guys. It is, but it's not punishing in a game-breaking way, okay? I'm already at the review. I'm reviewing it. I'm just ready for this, man. So it is an incredibly punishing, incredibly stressful game that it invokes a stress that is comparable to like just not being able to actually pay real life bills on time. I mean, it is so stressful. If you forget you're even playing a game sometimes. So I love that in a board game. My golly, I'm reviewing it again. Okay. So anyway, we're going to be placing our workers out here, doing things. We'll tell you how we do those things as we do them, because there's way too many little things to go over right now. But just understand that after each card is flipped, each round, we have a new worker placement spot, and I'll explain those as they come out. Right now, all we can do is collect 3 wood, 1 clay, 1 reed, and 1 food. Now, with the arrows, it means it accumulates every round, okay? So if nobody takes the wood, if you know anything about grit, that ain't gonna happen. But if nobody takes the wood, and if you know anything about the wife, that ain't gonna happen. So anytime there's an arrow, it just accumulates. It gets more and more incentivizing to take that stuff, okay? Now, food is an incredibly scarce resource. We have to pay so once we harvest, we're basically going to be harvesting our fields. We're going to be breeding our animals, and then we are going to be taking the food we have to feed our families, okay? And that is the hardest part of this game, is making sure that you have enough food to feed your family. Whatever you have to do, okay? Whatever you have to do to get that food, you're going to do. Okay, so she is strategizing right now, guys. You start off with 7 occupations and 7 minor improvements. So once you've explained this game to a new person, then you have to tell them that they have 7 cards that they're gonna have to use. They're gonna have to figure out which ones they want to play with, which you can do all of them. But if you know anything about Agricola, you're not gonna be able to play all of them. You know anything about the wife, you're not gonna be able to play all of them. Okay, but basically, you have to come up with some kind of strategy with your cards. You cannot pick all of these, okay? You're not going to be able to play all of them. All right, so you have to pick a couple or several that synergize really well, and that's the whole point of this game. That's where the variety comes from, is using these cards as occupations and these cards as minor improvements and creating the best farm out in front of you possible. Okay, guys, so we are about to jump into this, and I'm going to look at my cards real quick as she does. And guys, these decks that I got are actually meant for the revised edition of Agricola. This is OG Grick right here, and I love it. I would never get the revised edition because this is, dude, they came with like 500 cards, okay? New version comes with like 100, I think, and they're easier. It's just an easier game. The ones back in the day felt like you're actually a farmer in the Dust Bowl. It was insane, and it is, because that's the only one I have. But these cards are they help you a lot. A little bit more than I'd like sometimes.
These are all so good.
Exactly. I don't like that.
That's rough.
Wow, that's good. That's too good. I might discard them for being too good.
No, we won't.
I won't.
I've discarded 1 card out of my 14 cards.
Oh no, you want to use all of them, don't you? That won't happen. It's impossible.
That's rough, man. Okay.
Oh, wow. That is weird.
So I'm just going to go ahead and say that I never win this game. I am not good at this game.
But this this is probably going to be the time where you dominate.
It is not. I don't think Uwe games are my games in general, because I think you always win the Uwe games.
I think I'd probably normally do, but it's not like you don't win heavy game. There's several games out there that she always wins every time we play.
Yeah, I guess I win.
You do.
I don't.
You win Trajan every time we play. Castles of Burgundy every time we play.
Was there Uwe?
No, those are Steffenfeld, but like I'm just saying there are games out there that you do win.
I don't even remember what Hallertau is.
Oh my golly, you never do.
But News Fjord, I think we're
pretty even.
We're even on that one. But Patchwork, he always wins. He always ends up with like just one tiny little square.
I just need that one little patch.
He like dominates the whole thing. What? I don't always take it. That's what I'm saying. This whole quilt is full, except for like one tiny little square. I have patches everywhere.
Are you kidding me, bro? Too good, man.
I know, I'm a little worried. And he always gets these cards that have crazy bonuses that all work together. And
here's
so
the
he
thing.
like lays down like 5 cards at a time.
That's not true.
Like, oh,
but here's the thing. If you guys skip to like 45 minutes in to where we're like probably 10 minutes away from being done, this board is probably going to look exactly like it does right now. It is wild how much happens in this game, sometimes at the very end. It's insane, okay? But you're going to see this crazy... Okay. This is going to be insane. I'm going to try to do some crazy stuff here. And whenever you try to do that in Agricola, usually it takes until like 95% of the way to do that one major thing, and it's not even that great. So we're going to get into it, I think. So guys, note to self, okay? The brown wooden cubes right here are not wood. These are clay. It took us 2 years to find that out, okay? It's these ones that are literally the color of clay that are wood. Okay, so these clay-colored tokens are wood, and these wood-colored tokens are actually clay. Okay? So, keep that in mind if you ever play this game. We did not know that until literally 2 years in. Okay, so let's see who goes first. Right or left?
Left.
Skapoosh! That's
Yay!
you. You always go first in this game.
That's not true.
Okay.
Hardly at all.
So you get 2 food, and I get 3, which is not a bad thing. And she has the stress. Guys, just the stress is just, it's here. I feel it.
Yes.
My face is hot. Okay, so sheep are first, guys. So we have a sheep coming out every round. There we go. Sheep are out already. It's an early sheep.
That's very early.
That's an early sheep right there. So let's get it. Let's get it. The age-old question in Grick, will you take the wood?
Absolutely. I was about to recall my 3 right here.
I think you played this game last time with only 2 workers the entire time.
I probably did.
So she's going classic wood strats, and that only means one thing, guys. This is the classic counter, is to go to the what? Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the other
wow.
piece?
That is borderline. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so now I don't know.
Wow. So now we are playing Agricola, guys. Welcome.
Start over.
Okay, so now now you don't know if you're taking the wood.
Yeah, because I was like, where's the occupations?
That did change a lot. There's no way we would have played though. It did look super weird. It looks super just small. I was like, what's going on here? So you are, in fact...
I'm going to take the wood.
Taking the wood. Classic choice. Now, once again, guys, I knew that was going to happen. I knew she was going to go back to the wood. But the only obvious counter to that is to take the occupation. Okay? So my occupation is going to be this guy right here. Now, the first one's free, guys. I'll go over some rules as we do it. First one's free. So this guy says each time before you use the fencing action space, you get 2 wood. Immediately after that fencing action, you can place another person.
See, he always gets these crazy cards that are like so broken. That's ridiculous. That's
absolutely disgusting. I mean,
I don't have anything like that.
Well, that's a shame. You should have knelt before King, Grick. This game, I respect the game respects me. It's mutual. You're taking grain? Wow. Okay, I can get it for you so you don't have to reach over there.
Okay.
So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is the only other thing that you would do in this time. Oh my golly. This is wild. I'm going to go for it, though. So I'm going to actually...
Take the starting player. Not surprised. He does it every single time.
No, I don't think I'm going to do that, actually.
Why are you holding the starting player?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Obviously she knows it's on my mind. So I'm going to actually do something I almost never do right out the gate. And that is going to be, I'm going to plow a field.
Whoa.
Yes, I'm going to plow a field. Can I have a field, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So fields have to be adjacent to each other once you place one. So classic placement of bottom right. Everything I do in this game is going to be classic until my big move.
And is it two food to feed your people or 1?
You 2 per person.
That's
yeah. Okay, so let's take our guys back. And then flip over that next card, please. Mm-hmm. And now we have 1 major or minor improvement. These are major improvements up here. These are absolutely necessary to not begging for anything in this game. You don't want to be a beggar. Those are necessary, 100%. Again, just classic. I can read that so easy. It's not great though, to be perfectly honest. So I'm going to play another occupation for 1 food. And that is going to be in each work phase after you enclose at least 1 farmyard space, you get 2 stone.
What?
Yes.
I will. You already did the occupation?
Yep. Sorry, look, that's stress right there.
Plow a field.
Look at this face. That is stressed out.
Plowed a field.
You plowed a field? Okay. And then for my last one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the first player. And I'm going to, that allows me to place a minor improvement. And my minor improvement is going to be brewing water. Each time you use the fishing accumulation space, you gain 1 grain to place, you can pay 1 grain to place 1 food on each of the next 6 round spaces. At the end of the round, you get food. This game is just giving me everything. It's almost like I have my own separate board over here that's just giving me stuff. I'm on welfare over here.
All right. How is that?
Super quick rounds, guys. Super quick rounds. That's why it's so stressful. So, guys, we are just hauling right now. And this is what it feels like to play Agricola. You're like, how am I going to get anything done in this game? I still don't even have anything. But I do. Okay.
What's this?
That is a...
Was it supposed to be there?
Yeah, it was supposed to be there. Yep. So now we get to the point where I'm like, okay, I did take first player and I really want some wood. However, there's literally so many valuable things out there right now that I don't know if I want wood. So what I think I'm going to do is take the wood.
Okay.
Yes, I will take the wood. Let me just dislocate my shoulders. Can you just pop my shoulder back into place real quick? Golly day. Woo! Sorry. I was just impressed with one of my turns. That's coming very, very shortly.
And both of these are so good. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and fences.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 fences. Wow. That's actually insane. I gotta watch the wife because when she gets stressed out, she'll start to bend those cards. Yeah, you will.
Go ahead, go.
It's tough now. We have one more round to harvest. There's a lot of valuable things out there. My golly, incredibly valuable. She's going to take those sheep immediately. Well, probably not immediately because I don't have any fences up yet. Shouldn't have said that. I regret. All right, I'm just talking. That's why I don't talk out loud. So, or think out loud. You got to talk out loud. So I'm going to take, you know what, guys? You might, some people might cringe at this, but I think I might take this reed.
Yeah.
Because that reed is going to be valuable later on. You got to think in the future. You got to think long-term, guys, in life. Okay, so I'm done. She has one more. Look at this. Nothing. No progress almost. Sorry.
Well, that one's basically useless because I just used.
So it's not like somebody who's casting this tournament or this game. 0 progress has been made by both players. Even tie.
Okay, I don't think I want to do the fences.
Okay.
Oh, I apologize.
I might not do this, or I might not do the read then. Okay, so she's redoing her turn, which means I'm redoing my turn because I don't necessarily want to take a read. She's gonna redo it. Okay, what are you doing?
So you're gonna build fences?
Babe, don't worry about it. You do your thing. Don't you dare reset now. Don't you dare go fences.
So I'm gonna use the starting player and the one minor improvement. I'm gonna use the mill wheel. Each time you use the grain utilization action space while the fishing accumulation space is occupied, you get an additional 2 food.
That's insane. Why would you do that?
What do you mean?
Like I have to be. Oh, okay. So you could use the grain. Okay, so you could do that. You could set yourself up for that.
Yes.
Okay, that's smart. Okay. So you have to pay 2 wood for that. Sick. Now I'm going to go ahead and build fences. And I only have 3 wood, but each time before you use the fencing action, you get 2 wood.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I do know there's something there. So I have just enough wood now. After that fencing action, you can place an additional person. Now, actually, you're first player though. Yeah, I want to take this before she gets that. Now, I'm not going to place an additional person, but I will do 4 wood for a fenced space, which is going to be. I think I'm just going to start up here. Pretty classic move. Yeah, it's all classic. Textbook, guys. Textbook Grick. Here we go. So I'm going to fence that space. Now this thing says in each work phase after you enclose at least 1 farm your space, you get 2 stone. So I'm going to take 2 stone out the pack. Yeah, buddy. I feel good about it so far. Okay. Woo! Grick can turn on you in a second. Okay. Grick can turn on you. Don't ever trust Grick. Unless you're trusting it to be the best game you've ever played in your entire life. Ooh. Ooh.
That's just when you play
Baby.
the card,
What? When you play this card, you can choose to buy 1 grain for 1 food or 1 vegetable for 3 food. Yes. Oh. Oh, no, we have one more. We have one more round, guys. Good news. Very good news. My computer's even stressed out. You can hear it. This game is like, it's like, dude, I've already calculated it, and you lost. That's an early stone grab, guys. I will tell you that.
Where'd you grab stone?
That. I get it from this card. If I enclose these farm, you're supposed to get 2 stone.
How did you?
There's synergy. It's just the synergy.
It's ridiculous.
Taking the read. Classic. Okay, you feel good about that?
No.
It's not a matter of if you made the right choices. Did you make the least bad one? Is basically how it feels this whole time, except for this round, because I feel like I am choosing between making 2 of the best decisions of my life. Here you go. Some wood out there. Some more clay. Ridiculous. Some more food. Ridiculous. A little bit of reed. Top it off. Ridiculous.
And a sheep.
Give me with that sheep. Sew and bake bread. It's tough. It's tough choices to be made. Now, you're first player, which is super interesting for you.
I am first player.
I would hate to have to make that choice right now.
Why?
Let's see. If I end up losing, it's going to be really bad. I've been super cocky at the beginning of this.
I just don't know.
I know.
I don't know what I want to do.
The only thing I know is that I don't know. Except that actually this time I do. That'll probably change, but so far I do have actually a strategy that is somehow sticking together a little bit, and it's because you didn't take the stone that wood that one time.
Surprise, babe. Surprise.
All right, what are you going to do?
Oh, I know what you're going to go for.
No, you don't.
You can go up there.
You don't know nothing, girl.
I'm going to take the...
Okay. It's a good choice. A really good choice. But not as good of a choice as taking all this food. I'm going to take all that goodness. Do you want it? Do you want it back?
I do.
Okay. That's fine. Guys, this is the kind of...
I'm not good at this game.
You are really good.
No.
I knew she was going to say that right when I took all the food. Because anytime I take anything, she's like, man, you know what? I should have done that.
Well,
No, taking the food was smart. You needed to take that. I got a little bit screwed right there.
This game is not my game.
I can't believe I got to scrape barrels right now for this garbage 2 food. And now you still get to take all your clay.
I'm not gonna take.
Really?
See how awful that is?
It's so bad. It's guys. We like playing heavy games. Like we're pretty good at playing heavy games. This game is excruciating. It's excruciating. And it does. Why care? Why do we care? I don't even know. But you do. Is my face red? Because I am so hot right now. That's an early red face. I turned the air off too.
You did?
Yeah.
And the heater's on. The space heater's on. Man, it's hot in here. Like my face is so. I'm so red right now. I can feel it.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Gray shirt might not have been a good choice.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay. Hope you got the degree sport on.
I don't.
Oh, golly. What you gonna do?
Guess I'll
take Okay. That's how it feels, man. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take first player.
Oh, my God.
And I'm gonna play this card right here, the Grain Depot. If you paid wood, clay, or stone for this card, place 1 grain on each of the next 2, 3, or 4 round spaces. At the start of those rounds, you get the grain. So since I had this stone from these 2 cards that got me the stone, I'm gonna. This is how the combos work in this game, man. So pop, and then I'll play this one right here. So I don't have any points though, which is garbage. But now since I use stone to pay for this card, I'm gonna place 4 grain on these next round spaces, which means I don't have to go get grain, which is a whole turn. That's a lot of grain too. Like if you know anything about this game, guys, that's 4 grain is insane. That's a lot. Okay, so you have one more turn, or are you done? She's done. Okay, we're done. So wait, are you done, or have you checked out?
No, it's okay.
So let's put some sheep out. Oh, so first we have to harvest, guys. This is the most excruciating part of the game. Now, I barely got there, and she has some food left over. Got some meal. Mm-hmm. So it's 2 food per person. Then what you do, actually, we never do it in the right. So you do the field phase. First, you take a marker for the grain and veg on your field. Then we have 2 food. Then you do the breeding phase, okay? So sometimes you'll have to, and that's very significant because sometimes you'll have to feed your family with an animal that you kill. But if you kill it off before you breed it, you won't be able to breed it if you don't have 2. So it's very significant to do it this way. But we don't have any, we've played this so many times, we don't have any grain. We just know we have to feed our family and we're moving on. So we're now in stage 2, guys. And now, as you can see, the harvest time becomes shorter each time. When you get here, you have 2 turns to harvest. So here we go. Now I am first player this round, and we're going to put an additional stone. I'm going to take my grain, an additional stone, and sheep. Guys, where my wife is right now, I've been there a million times. Like, you're so stressed out and you feel like you're just doing nothing. Well, you look, I don't know if that's what you exactly feel like, but you're doing a lot. You've collected a lot. I don't know what you're doing with it, but you've got a lot of stuff. You can do anything you wanted to.
I don't ever get those cards like he does where
it is a lot.
They constantly combo. And so this game just does not like me in that aspect.
Sometimes you will get a hand of cards that has 0 synergy, but that is the challenge of Agricola, is to make whatever you have work, because sometimes you just dealt that hand.
Like, okay, you know? Listen to this. I have to, on this card, I have to place 1 food from my supply on the next 4 spaces.
Salty.
Okay? He gets to place 4 grain for free, not from his supply.
Do you know what I had to do that, though?
Yeah. The game gave it all to you, though.
No, but look, like I had to do 2 occupations. While you're collecting all that mess, I had to do 2 occupations that synergized perfectly to be able to pay for this card, which finally gave me the grain. Okay, so I'm going to go first, guys, and I'm going to take all that delicious wood. That sounds weird.
I don't even...
Which is just, it's insane. That was an insane... That's an insane
And like this
move.
one, you can choose to buy...
Ow.
With this card, I can choose to buy things.
Yeah.
Instead of it just giving it to me.
I see what you're saying.
I have to use stuff from my own supply, and I have to buy things. You just get things.
That is true. Oh my golly. Oh man, if you wouldn't have taken that fish accumulation, I would have won the game.
Why?
Right there. You would have been so mad. Because every time I do this, I can pay 1 grain to place this food on the next 6 round spaces. That's insanity.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just like keep doing that?
Well, I would have. I tried to. But you didn't. You didn't want me to. You took it back. So I'm going 3 wood right here.
Be a starting player, and I'll take 1 minor improvement. Do the hand truck. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do 1 major improvement, and I'm gonna buy the hearth 4.
She's learned well. 4 clay cooking hearth is one of the most classic moves you can do. It is for I've tried to go other ways. It just doesn't have the 4 clay cooking hearth, guys. I don't know why I don't even know why there's any others out there except the other 5 clay cooking hearth. I've never gone another route. I need to. I always say I'm going to, and then I get so stressed out that I just go with what's safe, and it's always cooking hearth. So I'm gonna have to get a lot of clay to get another one, which is a shame. But anyway, we'll get through it hopefully. Okay, so I'm gonna go fences again, and before I do fencing action, I get 2 wood. Did you want to go fences? Okay, good. I would have felt really bad. So there we go. We'll do 4. Oh, no. Because you only have so many fences you can put out. 2, 3. I'll take 1 wood back, actually. Let's keep that for now. I'll do 2, which is fine, maybe. I don't know. And then if you I enclose a farmyard space, so I get. Oh wait, subdividing. I didn't subdivide. I enclose the space. Yeah, so I get 2 of these. Perfect. Okay, now your turn.
I'm gonna go starting player, 1 minor improvement. Hand truck. Each time before you take a bake bread action, you also get 1 grain for each of your people occupying an accumulation space.
That's pretty good. So any one of those spaces with the red arrow that accumulates. That's pretty good. The hand truck. Pulling out all the secret, golly. The advanced strats, man. It's not a game anymore when somebody pulls out the hand truck. I knew you were safe. I knew you were waiting on something big. Just didn't think it was gonna be a hand truck. The whole hand truck. Okay, here we go there. Then we'll put. I don't think we've been putting. Yeah, we have. Okay, I'll take this grain. One after family growth, 1 minor improvement. Okay, so family growth is officially out, and you are officially first player.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to see what you're gonna do. Wood again. Wow.
I need fences.
This is so sketchy right now. So sketchy. I want that cookery, man.
Cookery.
The cooking hearth. But it needs 5 clays. So steep. It's so incredibly steep. Golly. It's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible now. See, it's happening, guys. It's actually horrible now. There's so many different options right now that I just can't. It's incredibly stressful.
We're 6 rounds in.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, this game is. It just drains all of the energy from me.
Yes, I feel that like 100%. It really is that bad. I'm gonna do starting player.
He loves it. I don't know why.
Well, it's because I just need it. I usually don't do that.
No, I'm saying you love this game. I don't know why.
Oh, okay, yeah. The next time you take animals from an accumulation space and accommodate all of them on your farm, you get 1 bonus point for each one of these animals. Okay.
You can't accommodate all of them, so I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Unless you get a stable in there.
Yeah.
I guess you could do.
This is so sketchy. I don't like this round. Okay. So you're up. You have 1 more turn. Or yeah, we both do.
So
and bake bread. That's smart.
Each time before you take bake bread action, you also get 1 grain for each of your people occupying an accumulation space. Get a grain.
Nice. Very good. See, you can come back.
Sow it.
You can come back anytime, and this game is never over.
And I'm also going to bake.
I think so.
Also going to bake some bread.
Okay.
And turn this guy into free food.
Ooh, see, she's safe. Now she has her food, so she's like, you feel better, like relieved immediately, don't you?
Yeah, I kind of want to steal all the food that you can't have.
I literally gave you the
I'm not
fish
going
space.
to.
I gave you the pawn back. This game changes
to.
people, bro. This game changes people. There are disgusting ways to play this game. And I'll say that after this round. I don't know if she's going to do it, but there's some disgusting ways you can play this game that really are triggering. And you can, I mean, like, this game is stressful enough without somebody getting in your way, which is what the whole purpose of the game is. Getting people's, it's not, you're not trying to, but sometimes you can on purpose, and it's so messed up.
Yeah, he's being really nice to me because he knows I'm already a little.
She's already a little hot. Yeah.
So
I'm going to go to the occupation space. And I'm going to get rid of even more food, which is so scary right now. I don't like this at all, but I really want to do this. So I'm going to try it anyway. Is this a good time to do that? Is this a good time to do that? Oh my golly. I just don't know if it's a good time to do that. Yeah, it's a good time to do that. I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to play this guy, which is you can hold 1 additional animal in each pasture without a stable. Each time you sow in a field, you can place 1 additional crop of the respective type. So we are done. And we're moving on to the final round before harvest, which is always it's always the most stressful round. Because you can sit here and calculate things, guys, but nobody sits there and just does that. Jeez. It's okay. What was it?
Your family member.
I don't know if I put
took a dive off
there.
The edge.
All right, so it's always funny to come back 3 hours later and try to get back into it.
Mhm.
Whoa, what are we playing? Okay, so what am I gonna do here? I forgot what I was gonna do. What I was doing. To be honest. Okay, so I think what I wanted to do. I was thinking about it before you got in here. So I'm gonna do this. Take those sheep right there. And now I was able to accommodate all those sheep, so I'm gonna get 6. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It says for the ones I can't accommodate.
Why can you have 3 in each of those?
Because I have something on here that says you can hold 1 additional animal without each pasture without a stable. There's always something, man. But look at this stat. It's taken a while to get there. I mean,
What do you mean?
I've had to work my way up. You get 1 bonus point for each of these animals.
Are you paying food every time?
The next time you take animals from an accumulation space and accommodate all of them on your farm, you get 1 bonus point for each of these animals. Yeah, I did. I could accommodate. Yeah. I accommodated all this. That's 7 victory points.
Are you paying food every time you do a...
Yeah. I paid a grain last time.
Okay.
Yep. It's hard to believe that I have that many resources. You're up.
There's no point.
There is. Keep going. It doesn't
point.
matter if you win. We're doing as good as we can. We got to show people why you love this game.
There is no point.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
It's disgusting. Or people like it, which is weird and disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Building her up.
You have to have 5 clay.
Yep. Or you can renovate, which is way easier. Have you ever played this before? Renovating is
it hasn't
1.
Come out yet, though, right?
No. Renovating is 1 reed plus 1 for every room you have. Taking all the clay. Are you kidding me? You're taking my cooking hearth away from me just like that?
Oh, don't even.
I mean, it's a pretty big deal.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Okay. My last thing is going to be this. I have to do it. I'm going to take the food. Now, I have 3 food, and so there's something interesting that I think I'm going to do. Each time you use the fishing, now I have 3, but we have 1 more. No, wait. Oh, no. I think we're right here.
Are we?
Yeah, we're right here. So this is the renovation. Yeah, you can do the renovation if you want to. But wait. So technically you're still going. Okay, yeah, if you want to do something different. Is that your first one?
It is.
You get 2 food and 1. For each of room you built, for each clay room you build, you get 2 food. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. This does not apply to what?
It's not applied to stone room.
Okay, so you have to build onto your... Okay. So when I went, I'm also... Yeah, so...
Renovated wood rooms? So
yeah.
I can't renovate my wood rooms?
No, you can. You can, but no, you don't get them when you renovate them.
That is ridiculous. How do you get all of those and I have all these, like, stupid caveats?
It was the shuffle. That's a good card.
It's not a good card.
Yeah.
You have to build it. That means you have to have 5 clay.
Take what you can get in this game. That's what you got to do.
Ridiculous.
No.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. I'm so mad. You have all of those.
She's actually mad.
I'm mad.
I've never seen her this mad at Agricola. Actually, I have.
Yes, you have. I get this way almost every single time. I don't like playing this game.
You do like playing this game.
I don't really like playing this game.
Yes, you do. We have a good time playing this game.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. This is not one of those times because that is stupid.
that is actual severe trigger, guys. So realistically, I have gotten a pretty stacked hand, and I think I can make do with what she has, but she hasn't played as much as I have, so it's hard to come up with strategy if you have kind of a garbage hand that doesn't synergize.
You can play with what I have.
I think I could. I wouldn't even need, you don't even have to use the cards, and you can still do something. Like it's all about, I mean, it's just choices.
I'm playing this major improvement.
Okay.
If you play this card as a major improvement action on the major improvement, does that count?
Yeah. Wait. What does it say? No, that's the major improvement action space.
Well, it says major or minor, so does this one.
Okay, we'll allow it.
Why wouldn't we? It's the exact same thing.
Because that is the actual action space for it. Does it say A or the? If you play this card on the major improvement action space, yeah, that's that one. But it's okay. We'll allow it.
That says major or minor.
Okay, we'll allow it. This one?
I don't even want it. I guess that's
sick. You immediately get 4 food, otherwise you get 2. Oh, so you get 2 food.
I get 4.
Because you played on the major minor improvement action space.
Hold on.
Oh my golly. Through food, feeling good here. Feeling solid.
Oh my goodness. I need to do this one.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, I'm gonna do something real quick for my turn because I should have already gone. So I'm paying that extra grain. So I got one from this, but then I had an extra grain, which is great because I need 4 food. But I get to put food on the next 6 round spaces.
Did you went to the fishery?
Yeah, and I paid a grain. So they just synergize so well.
I know, babe.
Don't just be happy. Why can't you be happy for me?
Because it's ridiculous.
You could still win this. I have played a crazy game before, and I've still gotten beat because it didn't even look like anybody did anything.
I'm not gonna get beat. I can't even use that one. Oh yeah, I do.
No, you have 1 occupation. Oh yeah, what?
Do I have it?
I thought you played an occupation. No, you haven't played any yet.
Maybe I don't want to do that then.
It's getting cold in this house.
That.
Okay, well, you need to put the clay back then. The clay. You took clay as your action.
I did take clay.
Huh?
I took clay. I don't need to take it back. I did this. This was my action that I paid for.
Oh, okay.
I decided not to do it. So I don't need to put the clay back.
Okay.
That was my first turn.
All right. It looks like you have a ridiculous amount of things over there. So.
I got 3 clay.
Okay.
From my first turn.
All right, I believe you. Okay. So we need to do this now. I gotta remember they got 7.
You can't even complain about this game at all.
Why?
Whatsoever.
Why? Okay, let's harvest. So do you have yes you do. And I'm going to kill my sheep aren't gonna because I don't have room for my sheep here, which is garbage, but that's okay. So I don't have room for the sheep. It's trash. But we need to feed our families, so what are you gonna do? Besides feed the family. Did you feed? Good?
I did.
Okay, let's do this thing. Guys, one thing with Agricola, if you can get things that just give you things on spaces, it feels so good. And veg comes out. You can put a veg on there if you want to. And a food in that space.
I don't have.
True. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is take the wood. It's a lot. Okay, that's a lot of stone actually. Man, golly. You know what? I will actually. This is gonna be tough, man. You're gonna force my hand here.
Where am I gonna?
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and plow another field. Okay.
My major improvement is going to be the baker.
Really? Basket Maker's
Two
Workshop.
Basket maker.
Interesting. I've never seen anybody take that card. Very interesting. I'm excited to see what you do with that. Okay. So take your guys back. And that was a quickie. So I'll throw food on there. Shep on there. And I really do wish that the vegetables accumulated. That'd be nice. And the grain would be so sick. Actually, be too easy if you did that though, probably.
Yep.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is something that I really need to do. Man. Golly. Man. The first thing I'm gonna do is take the reed here. No. Oof. This is where it gets tough, man. Be really nice, actually.
Like, this is how stupid my cards are. You want to hear this?
Yeah.
During scoring, if there are at least 2 orthogonally adjacent unused spaces in your farmyard, you get 2 bonus points. You still get the negative points for those unused spaces.
Yeah, you got you got a little bit. I don't know what happened there. So I'm taking the efficienting space. I'm gonna pay my grain. Do I want to pay the grain? You know what? No. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna pay the grain. I'll be all right. Okay. Okay, I'm going to then that. I have 3 of those things because I get an additional one. Believe it or not, I get an addition.
You're playing this right?
Yeah. Sure am.
That is ridiculous.
It's pretty wild. So normally you only get 3. So normally when you put a grain on here, you get 3 total. So you put 1 and 2 more. But I have a card that allows me to get 3 more. Which is absolutely insane. And with the vegetable too.
What?
Yeah, it's any type
Let me see.
You can hold 1 additional animal in each pasture without a stable. Each time you sow a field, you can place 1 additional crop with respect to type in that field. It's like 2 cards in 1. It's literally 2 occupations in 1. I can't
and
believe
mine's
that.
like, oh, this one.
Yours is like, you can pay 4 food for 3 grain.
1 wood for 2 food, 1 stone for 4 food.
I mean, those are good though. Like, those are really good.
You can exchange 1 grain.
You just don't want to pay for anything, but you know, that's kind of how you live your life too.
Wanna...
Yeah, you don't like. Yeah, you always go for discount. Okay.
Or this one, place 1 food from your supply.
Yeah.
On each other.
I mean, I have to pay a grain to do these, so I'm still paying stuff.
You can choose to buy 1 grain for 1 food or 1 vegetable for 3 food.
It's still, they're good cards. This deck is good. You just don't want to pay.
No. What?
You just don't like
you
paying.
wouldn't play these ones either.
This is what Agricola does to you guys. Be careful. All right, go ahead.
You wouldn't play these ones either. I know that.
What do you mean I wouldn't play this?
Faux effect.
I would play those. I would 100%. I wouldn't reshuffle. I promise you that. I've never reshuffled my cards. Plow field. All right. All right, my lady.
All done?
Yep. Okay, so, man, I still have nowhere to put my sheep, which is garbage, so I'm just kind of wasting them. But that's okay, I guess. Geez, that is a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. This is where it gets crazy because like now those things are less valuable. They're less important.
Harvest, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna take one of these and pay my 4
So
food.
I have the Basket Maker's Workshop, which is
nice. Oh, that makes sense why you had so many. That's good stuff. See, look at you.
I don't want to.
What? Trying to be super encouraging. All right, we got cow.
Cattle.
We got them cows.
Can you put a cattle on there?
Will. Okay. First thing I want to do is this. Take the reed. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Taking that read. 100%.
100.
Taking the wood. Wow. Okay. And then... Okay. And then I will build a room. No. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this game's so tough, man. So difficult to do. Hold on. Golly. Oh my golly. What did I do? I took the read. Okay, hold on. Let me see that. I think actually I'm going to geez, okay. Golly. Horrible. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is actually I gotta get food, man. I have to start getting food. I'm gonna be in trouble. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is take this clay. Horrible. Okay. Yep. I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to.
Whoa. Okay. Not bad. Off then. Ball. That is such a tough call. You know what? I'm gonna do it though. Okay. I'm gonna use this one and do one major or minor improvement.
Wait.
Yes.
You were supposed to.
No. You did wood. And then I did
first?
clay. Yeah, you're first.
Oh.
Wait. Oh. Yeah, I was supposed to go first. I did the clay, you did the wood.
Was I supposed to go first?
No. You just went you just wanted that wood real bad. Golly. Okay, so you did fences, right?
I mean, I'm waiting. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you already did fences. There you go.
Did it.
Okay, so I'm doing the major minor improvement. I'm gonna take the fireplace. I've never done that before. Feels weird. It's just like a garbage cooking
At any
hearth.
time. But
Yeah.
it can be at any time. You don't have to bake bread.
No, yeah. This is for animals. So it's just a garbage cooking hearth. All right, we're done. Look how this is, guys. This is where it gets so stressful because look, we're already at another harvest at the end of this round. It's really, really tough to make this work. Very, very tough. Let me get that food though. That food is clutch, man. That one food, guys, might not seem like a lot, but it is. I mean, it's really not, but it's better than nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I will go first this time. Now,
Okay.
I really, like, this is where it comes down to, I don't want to be a jerk. But I really, like, there's plenty of animals out there. What I'd like to do is take the sheep and turn them all into food. But I feel like that's gonna make you mad.
Okay. Do it.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Um.
Fun.
Actually, I need one more food. I'm gonna have to take a begging card, which is not gonna
Take
happen.
the sheep. It's fine.
Oh no! I'm not
I
doing that.
will
I'm not
take
doing that.
the
I'm not doing that.
sheep.
I'm definitely not doing that. I'm actually going to. Yeah, I'm gonna build fences. So building fences. So I get 2 wood. Can I have 2? Or I got 2 wood right here. Nope. I have 2 wood, please.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 2 wood for that. Yeah, 2 wood for that, and then I'll take 2 stone, please. Because once I enclose the space, I just get that. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no. So 1, 2. So I got 6. So I'm gonna do 6 wood right there, and I'm building my fences to enclose that massive, massive space. Actually, I could do 2 more and would cover up another area. I could do that. And have 2 more. I'll do 2 more just to finish off my fences and cover up another space, because that's a minus point. Every empty space at the end of the game is a minus point. So I'll do that. And I'm going to move my sheep down here, because they kind of take over.
Can you do that?
Yep. You can move your animals anytime. Okay, your turn. Golly, this is horrible. I can't believe, like, this is not a good round for me either. I usually have like 3 or 4 people by now, at least 3, and an additional room. This is insanity. Pure insanity. Going with those, huh?
Oh, you're gonna take this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take these boars. This is horrible. Like, this is not a good round at all. Okay. And we're still working with 2 people. I can't believe I never play Agricola with 2 people this long. It's very weird. And I thought I was doing really good. That's the crazy thing about Agricola. You think you're doing really good, and you're not. I'm not doing bad, but I'm not doing well. We need a stone. Did you do this one? Okay. Yeah, stone right there. And then sheep. This is horrible. Do I?
Mm-hmm. All the animals.
Okay, so we need to harvest. Now, I'm going to do 1 sheep and 2 food.
2.
Yeah, guys, that's why fireplace and cooking earth are so good, because when you get way more animals usually than like grain. And to use animals, you can just do it anytime. To use grain as food, well, you can just eat it raw. But if you want the real bread out of it and get a lot of food, you have to actually do an action. That's why fireplace and cooking earth are the best. Cooking earth is the best in the game. Mm-hmm. I don't know why you would use anything else. There may be other strategies. I've never tried a different one, so I wouldn't know. But anyway, so I use 2 food and now our animals breed. So yeah. So I just basically I used a sheep to get some food, and now I'm putting another sheep back. So, and it doesn't matter how many animals you have of 2 pair, they just breed 1. Okay, which doesn't make, that's the only part that doesn't make sense, but it's fine.
Well, you can be like running.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I want to farm, right?
You want to turn that and get your.
I will take my food actually.
Oh, perfect.
Plow one field and sow. Okay. I am going to first. You know what? This is insanity. I cannot believe. So crazy. I'm gonna take Reed.
What?
Why would you want Reed? Oh. Sorry, I have to get it. Plow one field and sow. That's such a good one. 2 action spaces in 1. Absolutely insane. Now I'm gonna build a room.
You can only plow 1 field, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to build a room, so 2 reed and 5 wood. And I'll take another room, please. This is crazy, man. So crazy. Okay. I'm done. That's wild, bro. Woo! Wild. Golly. Absolutely insane. Like, it seemed like she was pretty far behind at first, but now she's basically where I am. I mean, there's really no... You might even have more points. You really don't know in Agricola. I mean, you could literally calculate it, but it's close right now, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to... I'm going to take the stone.
Okay. Take the stone. Oh my golly, this is wild. We only have a couple rounds left. This is insanity. This is actual insanity. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna take this. Do this. Oh my golly. Family growth even without room in your house. Yeah. Cow, sheep, and boar. I forgot about the fireplace. That was pretty clutch, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is family growth with a minor improvement. So I get another guy here, which is a whole turn though, which is kind of garbage, but that's okay. We're gonna be all right, I think. Have to do a lot in the last. Oh my golly, it's gonna be horrible actually. Oh, should I even go for another guy? I really don't know.
Is it my turn?
No, hold on.
Oh.
I mean, is it even? I don't know if it's worth getting another guy at this point just to have one more turn, or just go for it and just try to do as much as I can with 2 people, because I almost always have 3 people. And,
Yeah.
but I need to do several other things before I'm done here.
'Tis true. You'll do.
You know what? I might just go with. I'm just gonna try it with 2. I think.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I can't believe that. I never do that. Golly, man. Horrible. Veg. For all that. Don't do it. Oh, come on. Oh my golly, what a waste. That's fine. I'm gonna take these guys. Do that.
Take your cow. And my major improvement is going to be stone oven.
Nice.
I
I can't believe I haven't upgraded. I haven't get a 3rd person or upgraded. That's so wild. Never have I done that. Never. We're gonna see. It's gonna be very interesting with points. Okay.
Yeah,
We're at harvest.
Okay. Take all of your guys.
I don't think I took a grain off last time, actually. I'm gonna take one off.
You had an extra one, remember?
Huh?
You had an extra one?
No, I don't think I took one off. But it's okay. It's whatever. I'll keep it on.
Harvest. Breed for my food, and then
Get rid of my sheep and give back my sheep at the breeding to food. And then breed a cattle. I'll do a 3rd. Let's see. Cattle. Yeah, I'll do a 3rd cattle in here. And I'll just kill a pig to get 2 food right out the gate.
Sheep to get 2 food.
Okay. Jeez, man. Ooh, okay.
What is that one?
Fences. So the first thing I'm going to do, I cannot believe this. I'm going to do 1 plow and field. Can I have a field, please? This is absurd. I've never in my life. Can I have 3 or 2 more veg and 3 grain?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is insane.
I cannot tell. That is
like
just...
sometimes I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I've done more this game with just 2 people than I normally do with 3. I mean, I feel pretty good about it. Honestly, I don't feel that bad about this performance. Crazy. Wow. Didn't even renovate. I didn't renovate. I usually have 4 stone rooms.
And 4 people.
And 4 people. I don't understand what I've... Well, what you need to do in Agricola is focus on getting people. And I waited too long. I just passed it and just didn't do it, which is insanity. Absolutely insane. So what I think I'm going to do here is, in fact... Wow. That's crazy. Wow, wow, wow. That's insane. I'm gonna do that space. Take an extra guy. Actually, hold on. So I'm going to just do that and take a third guy. I'm done. Wow.
Ooh.
That's absurd. I did not even renovate. Oh my golly. That's smart, yeah. Just knock it out and just get the spaces. This is going to be close. She might have actually won, guys. This is the crazy part about Agricola. She might actually win here.
If I win, that would be...
This cannot be the round that goes in the archives of YouTube forever. Okay.
I have never won this game, ever.
Okay.
And like...
This is going to be close. I think you may win. Just because you're stone rooms.
No, all of your veggies and your
I got a lot of
green
veg. I do have a lot of veg.
and all of your...
Yeah, I do have a lot of stuff here, so we're done. That was the game. That's the end. Are you? Hold on. Where's the score pad? You might actually win.
Don't we have to do harvest?
Yeah, we have to harvest.
Okay, I'll harvest then.
Okay. So I need. Wait, let's see.
Bit of a sheep.
Oh my golly, are you kidding me? It doesn't matter. I mean, these are all points anyway now. Yeah. So I have 7. I get rid of grain. No, it doesn't matter.
Food, and then I get
another
moo cow.
I'm gonna get rid of a sheep, pay for my guy, get one back. I cannot believe I don't have
Which doesn't really
enough space. Oh. I wonder if I should move my sheep. You know what? What I should be doing is this. Put this here. No.
That doesn't make any sense.
Can't do that. Okay. How many boar? Boar is 3 to 4 is 2 points. So if I get a 5th one right now, cattle is 4 to 5. Yeah. So I need to. So 3 to 4 is the same. So it doesn't really matter. I'll just turn this guy. Hold on. I'm going to take an extra sheep and turn this boar into food, which will give me more than enough food. And then cattle. I'm going to take an extra cattle and put them in my house right here. Okay. So we're done. And I honestly don't. You may have won. The crazy part about Agricola is like you can do so much work and feel like you're so good.
If you didn't win with all of that fat stack of bonus cards that you got going on, I'm gonna be shocked.
Well, it's gonna be tough because I did get a pretty stack of. I got a pretty nice stack of bonuses coming. Hold on. This is really the most stressful part of the game right here. All right, guys, so we're going to do the final scoring. So the thing about Agricola is, guys, I've played games before where I have everything. Somebody else, it doesn't make any sense, has like 2 sheep in a grain, and they win somehow because they have all this. It's just how they did it. It's the weirdest thing. Agricola is never over until this thing is scored. So we're going to put our names here.
Brush your fingers for me, guys.
All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is score fields. Now fields, I'll probably put a green screen of this thing up, but fields are going to be, yeah. So basically, we're gonna score based on all this stuff now. So how many fields do you have?
3.
I have 3 as well. So for fields, we both get 2 points. You nervous? For pastures, how many pastures do you
3.
have? I do too. You might actually win this.
3.
You have 3 points. I have 3 as well. Grain. I have 7.
5.
So I get 3 points, and you get
2.
Woo! Every point matters in this game, guys.
You have so many veggies, though.
Veg, I have 3 veg. That's it.
You get 3 points.
That's a lot.
I get 2.
Sheep, I have 8.
Gracious.
Yeah.
You have 4. I get 2.
Wild boar.
0.
Are you serious?
8 of 1.
Oh no. Oh no, it's dropping off. I got 2 points for a wild boar because I had 3. Cattle, I have 4. So I get 3 points.
I have 5.
No. Oh my golly. Unused spaces, I get -2.
I get -3.
Ugh. Fenced stables? None. Clay hut rooms?
None.
0 for me, 0 for you. I can't believe I don't have any. Stone hut rooms?
2.
So you get 4 points. It's 2 per room, I believe. Yeah.
Where is that?
So you get 4. So you're almost back up. I get 0 for that. Family members? It's 3 per family member, so I get 9.
6.
And then points for cards.
6.
6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got 7.
How'd you get 7 per card?
Because the next time you take animals from an accumulation space and accommodate all of them, you get 1 bonus point for each of these animals. I did 7. It's wild. That was wild. Points for cards. So I got 0 points for cards and got 7 for bonus points. Did you get any bonus points?
Oh.
You probably have to pay like 3. Oh my golly.
I got 1 extra. Sorry, I got 7.
7? Okay. Pretty good. Okay, so I will score mine first. I'll score yours first. So you got 5. Do you want to check my math? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 13, 10.
Why did I get negative 3?
I use spaces. 14, 27. That's not a great round, guys. That's not a great. Anything under 30 is you just gotta laugh it off. I got 5, 5, 8, 11, 15, 17, 20, 18, 27, 34. Still not good. Because normally when we score, it's upper 40s, maybe a good 50. But 34 and 27 is not great. I didn't even renovate my rooms, which is absolutely insane. But that is how Agricola goes. I had all these stacked cards, but I spent so much time trying to do these cards and try to make these work that I neglected. Like this time I was going more for fields and grain. I never do that. I usually go for wood and things like that. So I just didn't upgrade my houses. Whoops. So I'm that was a good round. You came back-ish, kind of. You did as best as you could with what you had.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have had that bonus 7,
you would have won.
Yeah, we would have tied.
But I wouldn't have done all of that if I didn't, I would have done other things, so. I still would have been at least 34, if you know what I mean. You played really well. I'm really proud of you. Thank you for doing that. Okay, we'll play again soon. This is a great game. Now, guys, that was Agricola.
We're officially in the review portion of this video. If you would like to see the complete playthrough, please click the link in our description.
Thank you.
And follow along. You're welcome.
Yes, please. You're going to want to see it, guys. Trust. Okay, so let's just get into this game and how we felt about it. There are no spoilers here. Here it is, guys. This is like a little outline of what may or may not have happened, but all things have changed. We're not actually just trash at this game. Okay, we did more than what you're seeing here. All right. So, Agricola, guys, if you've never played this game, it's all about farming, okay? This is the first in our series of Uwe Rosenberg games, guys. If you guys want to see more of these, please let us know in the comments as well. If you enjoyed the playthrough and review, just let us know, okay? I want to get your mind in that space, so doing that a little early. But anyway, I almost said have a great night. It's late. So yeah, this game is all about farming, guys, and it's not just about farming. It's about the famine. And it's not really famine, but it's really tries to encapsulate and encompass the
encapsulate.
Just all words that embrace. Is that another one? That was another word. That was another good word.
Embrace?
It embraces, encapsulates, and encompasses what it means to be a farmer at this time period where it was just hard to do the things that needed to get done. Okay, you're always trying to apparently. You're always trying to. I don't know much about history in this era, but if it's anything like this game, basically it was super hard to get food. Everything was very, very scarce, and you had to utilize the resources around you, the scarce resources, to always every harvest barely scrape by. So
that sounds horrible.
It is, but that's what this game is about. It's not supposed to be easy. This game is supposed to be stressful. It is supposed to really. I don't have any more words for like grabbing. It's really supposed to exemplify what it means to farm in this era. Okay, no, it's not as So anyway, let's talk about the things that you like about this game.
Okay.
Skip.
The things that I do like about this game is that
ask me what I like about this game.
I don't want to. I'm gonna explain.
Ask me what I like about this game real quick. Just trust me.
What do you like about this game?
Everything.
I know.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't say everything because trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
May need to be said for the playthrough.
You guys are in for it.
So what I like about this game is that it's never the same. Ever. And so you have to adjust your strategy based on the cards that you're dealt.
Yes.
Or just forget your cards altogether.
Which is almost impossible. to
Not
do.
really. That's basically what I did. Because mine stunk. And so, yeah, you just have to pick a strategy and go for it.
But things change.
But things do change because your opponent is always trying to take, if you have similar strategies, is always trying to take the same spots that you are, and they're very limited. And then you play through, and the rounds get shorter and shorter as the game progresses. And so you have little time to do everything that you need to do. And it all comes down to the final card, and you still can't do everything you want to do.
Yep.
So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a huge mind suck for me. It takes all my energy out.
Yeah, it's insane. So besides everything, which I love, guys.
He loves this game.
Guys, this game has everything that I want in a game.
This is his top spot for how many years? Like 5 years now?
Every year now.
Since we got into board games, Agricola has been number 1.
Like since I played it and I started playing other games, there are a lot of games that come pretty close to second, but there is nothing that I've ever played that gives me what I get out of this game. And let me tell you why I love it, guys. So really, this game invokes a sense of stress. I've realized that what I want out of a board game is at least some kind of stress where the resources are not just given to you, okay? We played some games before. Black Angel was one of them, where Black Angel, you don't even remember that, but Black Angel was a game where basically it doesn't matter. But you got so many resources you got the same 3 resources in so many different ways that there was no stress. I wanted to be destroyed. I wanted to die so that I could lose something because it was so easy to get stuff. I hated it. Sorry, I didn't hate the game. I hated being able to just get all that stuff and be able to do whatever I wanted. I did not like it. That is not something that I enjoy in a game. I want to be stressed out. I want to have to really scavenge for resources, and this game does that because you have such a small amount of stuff. Especially when you start out, everybody's going to go for the same types of things, okay? And you're always going to be blocking each other. This game, we've played it so many times that we actually know if somebody takes this, here's the next best thing. If somebody takes this, here's the next best thing. It's almost like a calculated series of turns, but the thing that changes are these cards, okay? The cards make Agricola. There are tons
and make or break your turn
and tons of cards.
Game.
I mean, I have all these decks of cards. I have this one right here, and then those 3 over there, plus the ones that the OG game came with, just because I want this to make sure this game will last forever. I actually played so many times that in the original deck, I started knowing what the cards were before. I didn't have to read the description. I saw the name and was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do with this card. And so that's why I had to get more decks because I really want to change it up. There's unlimited gameplay here. And the coolest part is that this really doesn't change that much, this board. The only thing that changes is the order that the cards come out, which actually significantly changes your strategy. It's insane. And an example of that is if you're getting your early house and you really need a family member and you're going for that strategy, if the family member comes out here versus here, that is so many more turns that you get to do, or less turns because you don't have that extra family member. It is wild. And if you're looking for one specific card to come out, it could always be different. For some reason, it makes you care so much about what you're doing. And I think what I've realized is because you're building something tangible out here that you can see. Now, a lot of board games, when you're building something, they do it in an abstract way. You're either building through victory points or like a tech tree, or you're putting cards down that just show that you're building this civilization or whatever it may be. And you have to really imagine it. This you don't imagine. You see this thing built before your eyes, and other people are watching you.
Yeah, you can always see your opponent and how well they're doing.
Exactly.
And so that stresses you out too.
It's so
because
stressful.
You're like, well, I know how many points a vegetable is at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
If he's got 5 vegetables, I'm 5 points behind. You know what I mean? But
that also probably means that you're 5 points ahead on something else a lot of the time.
Vegetables are they're good. Key. Vegetables are gold in this game. That and family members and stone houses.
Yeah, everything is.
Vegetables are 1 point apiece. There's nothing else on this board except for family members and stone houses that are 1 point apiece.
Yeah, they're really good, but they're also hard to get.
Not for him because he had an extra card.
So you got to use your cards, and you have to try to make your cards synergize. And you can't do everything in this game. That's what I love. Also, you can't do everything. Listen, you can't do everything, but you have to do everything. That is awesome. You absolutely can't. If you do, you will have the perfect game. One of my cousins almost had a perfect game one time where he got I think it was about almost 60 points, which is unheard of. The highest I've ever gotten is like 55, 56, which was the best game I've ever played. Every single thing has to work out, including the people not taking the things that you want. And that is another great thing about this game is the indirect player interaction where you're taking things from people and you're not, sometimes you can try to do that. It's really messed up because the game's already hard enough. But when you're taking those things and you see that the person's like, no, dude, I need that. That's my one turn. And so stone comes out, you know, if something accumulates over time, only one apiece, and you take all of that when it gets to 4, that's 4 turns you have to wait to the next time you get to do that. Absurd. And when she was talking about you get to see your opponent playing the game and how it stresses you out. So there have been so many times where this is what the board looks like 90% of the way, 90% of the game in. Like you're sitting here with maybe a sheep and maybe you have one field. This is what the board looks like 90, sometimes right here. And so that is just a wild, and so much can happen in this portion of the game right here in the last 25% that you will see somebody go from this to an explosion of stuff. And you're just sitting there like, how did that happen? It's because they've been waiting this whole time to do these insane combos for everything to come together and build up this crazy, crazy farm. And yes, I could talk about this game for hours, honestly. There is so much to say that's good about this game. Now, there are some strategies that are definitely better than others. There are certain things that I will 100% go for over other things because I know that they work really well. And to me, that limits the strategy a little bit, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because there's so many different things you can do. But still, even with all the cards, I still go for certain things every single time, and I shouldn't. I always want to change it up, but you get so stressed out after round 2. You know what I mean?
I had to change mine up because I didn't get any like cards that I
her
needed.
cards were not good.
My cards were horrible. So
Horrible,
I had to change my strategy. Well, I mean, it's not, I don't ever win this game typically.
Yeah.
And so my strategy, it's not like I have a set strategy that works for me.
Yeah.
So, but I went for other things that I don't typically go for, and I actually did much better.
You did pretty good
than I normally do.
Yeah. I mean, we both did pretty good.
Yeah.
Because nobody needs to know who won yet.
Nobody does.
You gotta watch the playthrough for that, guys. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So one other thing that's really cool. I don't want to segue into a 10-minute speech here, but like one thing that's really cool is that I forgot what I was gonna say.
10-minute speech and you forgot,
and I forgot what I was gonna say. So guys, what's really insane about this game is, and I love it for this, but it's also very stressful. It just increases that stress level. A lot of people don't like a stressful game. Keep that in mind. That's why a lot of people hate this game because you're always on the verge of not having enough food. Food is so scarce, and you're like, you need food to pay for things sometimes, and you need to do other actions. You got to get some other things going. Because you see the other person doing stuff and you're like, I gotta get things going. I can't just spend a whole turn getting food. But the food is what matters. It really does. Because you don't want to take that. Once you take that begging card, game over. You're out. You might as well be out. Nobody even cares. Nobody even looks at your board anymore. Now, what's crazy about this game is that you will start. And so what I've realized is you start with 2 people, basically. Now, the way to play this game right is to get more people. Okay, unless you're just absolutely insane and you can just trash the board with only 2 people. But especially when more people are playing, you need more turns. You need more turns in this game. So what's crazy is for this 75% of the game, maybe like 60, 70%, you only have 2 turns apiece. Now, the reason that so much happens in this part right here with these sometimes it feels like you've done nothing up to this point. Your board looks like this. And then these turns right here, you might have 3 or 4 family members. So you're doing maybe even more turns than you've done this entire part of the board. So don't think the game's over just because you're here and you have nothing on your board, okay? It may have only just begun. Seriously, if you have 4 people, you're doing 4 turns around instead of just 2. And that is a game changer.
That is a game changer.
It really is.
And I'm really glad that he only stuck with, well, you had 3 at the very end, but yeah, we both played with basically 2 people all the way through.
Insane.
Which made it, like, I don't typically go for people.
But you need to.
Because those spots are always taken.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I want to go for a person, I usually get like the family growth even without space in your home because that's the only one left at the very end. And sometimes I don't even get that because so many people go for the family members and I'm usually not starting player. So Yeah, I'm glad that you only had 2 people the
Yeah.
whole way through.
It's really annoying to watch somebody do 4 turns and you're sitting there with 2.
Yeah.
And but it feels so good when you're that person and the other person's done. And you're like, oh, I still have 2 more turns. And you have the whole board to yourself. It is the best feeling. This game has so many ups and downs, highs and lows. I've never played a game that seriously invokes this amount of just emotion and just stress and relief and all kinds of stuff. Huh? No, because Lignum is way too heavy. Like this game, after you've played a couple times, it's super accessible. You only have to play a couple times. At first, it's kind of overwhelming, but when you come back to it, it's so easy to remember for some reason.
Yeah.
It really is. Like we can play a game in about 45 minutes when we're not recording and all that stuff. So yeah, we can play a game in 45 minutes. And my cousin and I used to play like 2 or 3 games at a time because it would take like an hour and a half for all 3. And we just have a competition. You know what I mean?
That's 2 out of 3.
That's 2 out of 3. So it was, this game is, in my opinion, this game is the best game ever made. I really believe it is for me, it is my number 1 game of all time. Now, there are a bunch of other games that I absolutely love and that are beautiful and incredible and are close seconds. But this game is my number 1 of all time without a doubt and will always be, I believe. I cannot see any game ever outdoing this. I really can't. So this game for me is king.
Yeah.
It really is. So those are the good things. Do you have any constructive criticism?
I really like when, what do you call it? When you draft cards. So sometimes we've done it where, we just shuffle out and deal out cards.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you do like the drafting. And I think the card drafting is a little bit more fair. That's
fair. That's true.
So kind of get a little bit of say and kind of get to think through your strategy as you're picking your cards. Because sometimes it's hard to get your cards and just start. So that's more of like mind numbing when you just get this whole stack. But when you're drafting, you kind of get to think through while you're drafting. And then you also get a say in the direction of the game for yourself.
That's true.
And so I wish that was something that we did all the time for my sake. But that's just
that's good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No. I mean, you can't really mess with this game. And the first couple times you play, what game did we play before this? And we just kind of like hopped into Agricola. Was it Viticulture?
Yeah.
So we played Viticulture. That was like
4
our
years
first. Ago. That was our first like non-traditional board game, like non-Monopoly, game. And besides,
we thought that was overwhelming at the time.
We did. We were like, what? You have so much stuff to do. I have to think about all this stuff. And so then we hopped into this game. And when we started playing this game, I don't even remember. It was probably 3 hours or something.
Viticulture might as well be patchwork.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So it's very overwhelming the first couple of times. And it can cause stress just thinking about playing the game the first couple of times because you don't necessarily know what you're doing. And then you have to strategize with 14 very, very different variable cards each time. And so that's just really difficult until you know the game. But once you know the game, it's still very hard for me. I'm not good at this game, but sometimes it's enjoyable.
Great review.
Sometimes it's enjoyable for me. And I've actually asked to play this a couple of times.
Yeah.
But that's when I'm I don't even know.
Because it feels like you're building, like it's so cool to see something you're building actually be built and take place and form in front of you. You're doing it. You have all these individual pieces. And I just brought it back to the good stuff. Yeah. You just have all these individual pieces and you're seeing them built in front of you and you're actually doing this. You're doing the job. You're doing the farming. Okay. Which isn't, not super exciting to me. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so it's just wild that all of these components are fun to do in different ways. Everything is rewarding when you do something on this game. And it's cool to see it just evolve and the breeding happens and harvesting your fields and sowing, it's just great in every way. In every single way.
Yeah, it's a really good game. So do you have any constructive criticism?
Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to be more involved in our community, guys, please join the Discord. The link for that is also in the description. And we would love to talk to you, even voice chat. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'll voice chat with you if you really need that. Okay.
You need this sultry.
Yeah. If you need voice chat, I don't know about FaceTime quite yet, but maybe we can start with voice, or you can just type, guys.
Why? They can see you. You're basically FaceTiming right now.
That's true, but it's a little bit different when you're staring at each other in the eyes. So if you guys want to type it out, that's fine. Okay. If you want to talk it out or look it out, either way, let me know. Okay. Join our Discord and talk to us, guys. Be more involved in this community. We love to have you. It's a very welcoming, loving community. And all you'll find there is positivity and encouragement.
And we'd also like to know what you think about Agricola.
Yes.
So please let us.
Even if you type in the comments just love or hate, because there's no middle ground.
There is a middle ground. I'm the middle ground.
Okay, there's a tiny majority.
I am the middle ground.
Yeah.
Love, hate relationship. So it just balances.
Hashtag I am the middle ground. You should start the movement. It's probably not going to take off.
I don't know if you should be the middle ground.
Probably not.
But I am for this game.
Yeah. So, yeah, love or hate, guys. Let us know how you feel about this game. So.
And like or subscribe. Did you already say that?
I did say that, but you can say it again.
No?
Please like and subscribe, guys. Have a great night. God bless.